Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. It is now the 3rd. I don't know why, but when I used to go hunting, I used to love the mornings of just getting up before the sun, having like a lantern on, like one single light, having like a cup of hot cocoa, and just relaxing before the sun even gets up. And now I kind of like doing that at my house where I have one light on over here, and I wish I had a cup of coffee, because this would be like a perfect morning setting for me. And I don't even like coffee. But enough of that, let's get into the advent calendars. 3 was real easy to find. It was right up on top. Oh, we got a stormtrooper. Awesome. I love getting stormtroopers. And this one's nice and quick and easy, so I got no problem building this one on camera. He's got a stern look on his face. He's had enough of you. Alright, give you some legs, little dude. Oh, look at the helmet. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that little guy. So for day 3, we had Mulan and the Lucky Cricket. Now, I'm a huge fan of Mulan. The movie was cool. I love the actress who did her voice. I'm a huge fan of her. And then the music is phenomenal. I like the original better, not so much the live action. The live action was definitely not up to par with this one, just because there's no Mushu. I mean, if there's no Mushu, there's no singing. A lot of the characters were different. It was just a different story in general. It was a cute, touching story, just going after the cricket who they thought got lost in the snowstorm. Ended up saving a little girl, I think. I would probably rank Mulan within my top 10 to 15 of favorite Disney characters. All right, we got Nice to Meet You. That's cute. I like that one. Now that those are done, I'm gonna head to work. It's a little more casual, so I'm thinking about going with some Maleficent Disney stuff today for work. And I will see you guys in a little bit. I actually have a decent amount of stuff I have to take. I'm going all out with my theme for Nightmare Before Christmas at my work cubicle. I got some stuff together last night, so I'm going to take it all in, start prepping for that, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to look. I'm not sure, because the walls in my cubicle aren't the best for hanging stuff, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Tape, paper clips, something. But yeah. I'll see how it looks, and then hopefully I can get some pictures for you. Alright, so it's actually much later in the day now. It's about 10:30. I got home, took a shower, just relaxed the whole night, watched some stuff on Disney Plus, on HBO Max, and just chilled and relaxed. I also worked on a project for my cubicle at work. I think I may have mentioned this earlier, but we're decorating, yeah, I did mention this earlier. We're decorating our cubicles at work, and I went with a theme of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I have my cubicle, at least, is is right next to a wall, so I have a lot of wall space right behind me. And I figured with that wall space, that gives me a lot of blank area to play with. So I wanted to do something really cool. So I took a whole bunch of my cardboard panels that I had and taped them onto the wall, and then I drew out the hill from Nightmare Before Christmas. And then when I got home, I cut them all out, taped them all together. Well, I numbered them so I knew where they were going, taped them all together, and now all I have left to do is paint them, which I'll probably do either Sunday or Monday, and then I can take them to work. I'm gonna put the moon behind it, as well as maybe put a little silhouette of Jack. So I think it's a really cool project, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. So this side over here, this edge is actually going to go up against some cabinets that I have in my cubicle, so it'll look like it's coming out of the cabinets or it's behind the cabinets, and then it's extending. You got the swirl over here. I'm going to have Jack probably over here, and then the moon behind it. The moon's going to be fairly large. I'm thinking about making the moon made out of paper, so I could just put the moon up there behind it and lay this flat against it. I don't have to cut the moon in any way, shape, or form. I could just tape it onto the wall and place this over it. So now I just got to get this painted, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to add anything else besides what I just told you guys, but I know there, if you look in the picture, there's also some pumpkins, there's some fencing, maybe some graves. I don't know. depends on how far I want to take this. I got to remember it's only a work project, so it's not like something I'm probably going to do every year. Next year we'll probably do a different theme. Who knows? But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But this weekend, not too much going on, really. Tomorrow I'm heading over to my parents to hang out a little bit. And Sunday I'm just going to chill out here and watch football. It's not a home game for the Packers. They got a bye week. So I may just order a pizza and chill out. Have a nice relaxing weekend, as well as doing the advent calendar stuff. But I will see you tomorrow morning, and we will jump right into the advent calendar. All right, hope you guys are doing fantastic today. It is now the 4th. It's a little bit later in the day just because I spent the majority of the day over at my parents' place, just hanging out and playing some board games and whatnot, or some card games. I'll get into those in a little bit, but before I do that, we need to jump into the advent calendar stuff. It's a gun of some kind? Cool. Not gonna lie, I really like the design of this gun or cannon. I have no idea what model this is. Finding guns and cannons from movies is always a tricky one, so I'm not even sure I'm gonna put the work into finding out what the name of this one is, or what movie or show it showed up in. But this is awesome. It's a tripod. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to support it with the legs that they had to use for this, so they did a clear stand on the bottom. This is actually really cool. I like this one. That's neat. So for day number 4, this one I really liked because it had an old school feel to it, like the old school Disney Christmas movies. It was called Santa's Little Helper. Had to do with Mickey. But I think it's really cool. This one brought back a lot of memories, especially thinking about some of the more traditional Disney Christmas movies, like the Christmas Carol is one of my favorites. I know I can't remember the name of it, but there's one with Donald and Chip and Dale where they're giving Donald a hard time throughout the whole movie. It's hilarious. I absolutely love that one. I'll put a picture of that one in the Christmas Carol so you guys can see him right now. And I would probably say, out of all of holiday movie based things, the Disney ones are some of my all-time favorites. But this one definitely brought back a lot of good feelings, a lot of good memories, and this one was by far one of my favorites so far. And we have Baking Spirits Bright. I like them all, really, but there's like each one has its own little feel or vibe that you get from it, and this one's really cool. It's just it gives me a warm, like, country kitchen baking for the holidays type of feel. I like this one a lot. So now that stuff is done, I wanted to touch on the 3 games we played tonight. We played a little Disney trivia tonight as well, so that was a little bit of fun. But I would like to find one good Disney trivia game, and I'm talking like thorough Disney, not just the characters in the movies, but also like the stuff for the parks. I think the parks would be pretty cool. We did a little bit of that. We also played a game called Holiday Flux. Holiday Flux is a variant of the Flux line of games. It's very quick and easy. It's an easy card game to learn how to play. We also played 12 Days, which is a big Christmas game too. That one has to do with you're basically playing for points. Each card has a certain amount of points, and you're playing to earn those cards each round. And the third game we played was Love Letters to Santa, which we never played before, but we had it in the packaging for years. So we cracked it open, played it, and that was actually a really fun game. It's a really, really short, quick, easy game to play. The whole point of the game is basically you're trying to have the highest ranked card, I guess you want to call it that, at the end of the round. And at the end of the round you get a present, and you have to get so many presents for how many people are playing. I think it's like we had 3 people playing tonight, so we needed to get, I think it was 5 presents is what the book said, for 3 people. The game was really fun. It was really simple and easy. What I love about card games like these are that they're games that you can just pick up and take with you. They're real small, especially like Flux. You just have the one deck and that's it. You can take those anywhere with you. They're not hard to set up. You can take them to a restaurant if you're like sitting down waiting for your meal and you're with a bunch of friends. Whip out the Flux deck and you can play. And that's what I like about games like this. They're nice and quick and easy, so I highly recommend all 3 of those games. Alright, so I just woke up not too long ago. Voice is still a little raspy. Heater just kicked in. I looked outside and this is what we got. Look at that. We got snow. But it's actually sticking. Not too much on the deck so far, which is nice. It's just flurries right now. But apparently it's supposed to pick up again in a little bit.
And then they also talked about it turning to rain, which really sucks because I don't want sloppy, slippery roads in the morning. That would suck, especially if it's frozen. But yeah, we got rain, or snow. But it is the 5th, and that means a new advent calendar day, if I can find the 5th. And we have, oh, that Target thingy. I'm just gonna make it and put it with the Stormtroopers since they always need help. There, that's quick and easy. That one I'm not too bummed about-ish, but that really doesn't have anything to do with Star Wars. I think that's just a filler piece. So that's unfortunate. So for day 5, we have a Christmas gift for Chip, Beauty and the Beast. This one I really liked, not just because of the whole Beauty and the Beast and being a classic movie for Disney, or classic characters rather, but in the story, Belle introduced Chip to another tradition that she used to do, but that made me think about what my traditions were and are now, as well as what other people's traditions are for the holidays. So like some of my traditions now are doing the advent calendars. I absolutely love doing those. Decorating my place, making it nice and warm and cozy. I know as soon as I take my decorations down, it feels a little more open and more cold in here. So I like that cozy Christmas feel to it, or winter feel. So down below in the comment section, give me an idea what some of your traditions are. Do you keep the more folklore ones of like the country or your heritage, or do you and your family or you and your friends have any traditions that you yourself keep? Let me know in the comment section down below. I think it'd be really cool. And for today's puzzle, we have ski you real soon. That's cute. Alright, it's getting darker. I got my Christmas lights going right here. Got my tree lit. What I love about football games, and now that I'm done with laundry and everything, I'm just sitting back and relaxing and having a cold glass of water and watching football. But what I love about rivalry games like the Packers and the Bears right now is that the standings, the current standings as of right now, they never matter going into these games, because the Bears are 4-8, the Packers are 9-3. And they're playing like complete equals right now, and the Packers are actually playing less than a 9-3 team, and the Bears are just ripping them apart. The guy just ran a kicked return back for 97 yards against the Packers, and it's like that's not something you think of with a 4-8 team. It definitely makes for a very fun game to watch. Oh, look at that! Look at that gray hair. It's prominent. It's sticking out. It's noticeable. It was all back here before, and on the side. Now it's taking over the front too. So sad. But I will see you guys later this week. I hope you guys have a great end to your weekend, and I will see you all later. Take care and peace out.